So the ESCAPE trial shows a dramatic clinical benefit for patients treated with fast endovascular therapy and a reduction in mortality for patients treated with endovascular therapy. First of all, to say that you know, I sit here with you with the benefit of all of the work that's been done in the past. So there have been our collaborators, my colleagues, who've done amazing work, and we've learned a lot from what's happened in the past. So we're standing here, as I said in the presentation, we're kind of standing on the shoulders of giants getting this done. The three key things I think that we focused on and lead to this is the combination of careful imaging, so selecting patients properly, you know, using a simple imaging paradigm, working really fast. The ESCAPE trial was up to 2 hours faster in getting arteries open and patients treated compared to previous trials. And the third thing is we've benefited from the evolution in technology. These new retrievable stents can result in very, very high rates of reperfusion, and that's a key factor in patients getting better. What we did in our trial was an intensive quality improvement exercise in all the 22 sites that participated. We chose sites that we knew had the capability, had the teams in place, and then we worked with them to achieve target times. Our metrics were aiming for a CT, first slice of the non-contrast CT of the head, to groin puncture time of under 60 minutes, and first slice CT to reperfusion time of under 90 minutes. And we achieved that. Well, the standard of care has been to give intravenous TPA, which has been medical therapy, and TPA is terrific. It works very well in very large vessel occlusions, the carotid artery or the proximal middle cerebral artery. It just doesn't work well enough. That's the key issue. The advantages are that if you get the artery open, you basically save lives. In the ESCAPE trial, we showed a 50% reduction in mortality and a 24% reduction in disability. So the number needed to treat is very low, in the range of 3 patients to benefit 1 additional patient. So it's one of the largest sort of proven effect sizes in medicine. One thing that is just as a ray of hope in that way for people who are isolated is that one of the things that we did in our trials, we took a large window, a 12-hour window from stroke onset. And although we have only a very relatively small number of patients in later time windows and cannot therefore say that this is a statistically proven effect in late time windows, there were patients who benefited. The effect size, the direction of effect was all in favor of treatment. So it could still be that we'll be able to show that in late time windows people still benefit from interventional therapy. Certainly there are. It's a procedure. You have to get into the artery. It's endovascular, to puncture an artery. Typically, almost exclusively, that's done in the groin. Sometimes you can actually puncture the carotid or common carotid artery and access. That is potentially risky. And the catheters are small and delicate, and the intracranial circulation is small and delicate. It's possible to cause trouble in the brain. However, on average, the adverse event rates were very low, right? Just 1 to 2% in the 4 trials that were presented today. And certainly in our trial, in the ESCAPE trial, the rate of major hemorrhage bleeding into the stroke area was just the same in each group.